Hello guys, welcome back, and today I decided I'm going to start reviewing The Apprentice. I know I missed last week, so I'm going to do last week's today, I'm going to do this week's tomorrow, and then I'm going to try and keep on schedule from now on. I have a bit to talk about. Last week's episode was so annoying, so I've prepared some notes, so let's just jump into it. Firstly, I hate Virdi. Just putting it out there. I'm sure many of you will agree with me. Why was he not fired? Why? More on that later. I found the intros quite funny this year. The two that I remembered the most...
I don't need Lord Sugar. Lord Sugar needs me.
Why are you on the show? Like, you obviously need the money. Like, go, stop lying to yourself. Yeah. And
I am going to change the world and create a legacy that reverberates through time.
Stop. Trey, stop. You have been watching too many animes. I see you with your hair, your glasses, your whole personality. Stop. No. Okay, I'm done. Those had me creasing. The rest of them were quite funny, but those guys were so certain of themselves. You are going to get fired. I do not believe in them. If they pull through, I will be humbled. I will be so humbled. What's her name? Onyeka? I admire her for putting herself forward as team leader, as I do with Virdi. That is probably the only admirable trait about him. But why put yourself on the lock team if you can't swim and then change your mind halfway through? That aggravated me. Not team leader qualities at all. Then, what annoyed me also was when the girls paid $2.80 for sticks and stones. Like, Nor had it so right. Why are you paying that much for logs and stones? Honestly, this is Scotland. You could go out and buy that, or find it, forage it. You did not need to pay $280. The whole appeal was the guy was like this world-class athlete, and you're getting him to show people a lesson. No one's like, it might be fun to chuck around a log, but definitely not £280 worth of fun. I'm sorry, that annoyed me. So Virdi is so cringe. I dislike him a lot, but it was kind of endearing to see himself advertise his passion, his DJing, because although you don't need to insert yourself and insert that into everything, especially when you're talking with the client, it was endearing and it was entertaining, and he does have a personality, I'll give him that. Sorry, I don't know why the light's going a bit weird. Oh my goodness, I cringed so hard. When Flo, I think it was, when she was trying to give facts, why are you talking about Pete? Why are you talking about the colour of the lock? I'm sorry, they're not even interesting facts. Like, it was, the delivery was dead. I'm sorry, no one wants to hear things about Pete. No, I can't. Right, I must say, the food actually looked good. The boys' food, that is, not the crumble buttered fish cake. That looked terrible. The boys' food actually looked good, but this is what annoys me about Virdi, is that firstly, during the board meeting, he literally gave no direction whatsoever, and it was not like everybody just sat aside and waited for him to give no direction so they could jump on him at the board meeting, because people were asking and they were literally saying, you don't, like, we don't know what we're doing, like, can you explain? And this guy has the audacity to say, what does he say? Let's work together and make this win or something. Bro, everybody's trying to work together and they're trying to get you, like, get some leadership, some guidance from you on what you want, and you're not saying anything. I can't. Virdi, stop. Just stop. So the self-proclaimed supreme pie champion or creator or whatever, in the kitchen, yeah, you'd expect him to be helping out. He was overseeing the task, but if he's this person who can, you know, create these pies and stuff, I really expected more from him in the kitchen. I do get that he was trying to control everything, but at the same time, I feel like you need to take a more active role in the kitchen. Oh yeah, another thing. Why are they paying such extortionate prices for food that's not even prepared? Like, they have to prepare the food themselves. Like, the ingredients are not that premium quality. I really don't like that aspect about it. I get that they're trying to, like, they're getting the skills, the time management skills and everything, leadership skills. I get that, but why are they paying that much? Honestly, frustrating. Right, I don't know if I talked about this before, probably did. Virdi, so why are you getting the clients 40 minutes late to dinner, then complaining?
Guys, how are we doing?
How's it going?
What's going on?
What's wrong?
This food has been waiting here for absolutely ages.
Over an hour.
Like, what on earth has happened?
We were just so focused on trying to make the day perfect. They loved it. They were getting us good energy. They were over the moon. They're happy. What they're not happy about is the alcohol. That's the issue right now.
Is there just no chance we can get some alcohol to him today?
My view on this is we've said since the start that customer satisfaction is number one.
Yeah.
If that's the case, then we go for it.
So let's go for the alcohol and let's give them the alcohol that they want. And then guys, start getting the food ready and then let's take it from there.
Virdi and the team have come in giving you the absolute big ones, sort of looking at us as if it's our fault. Mate, you've just walked in, you're 45 minutes late. It's an absolute disaster.
We'll be ready for service in 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
This guy has no accountability whatsoever. I am disgusted. Honestly, that is the best word I can use to describe my emotions towards him. He has no self-awareness at all. And the food actually looked good. Like, I would eat that food. The dessert looked good. I'll get to the dessert in a minute, actually. That annoyed me as well. So, the client, yeah, they say they need to leave.
I'm really sorry the food's not been up to your standards.
We have to leave because it's becoming like over our time to get back home. We've got a 3.5 hour drive.
I don't want to keep on apologizing. I want to make actions for you guys. So we have got the Scottish dancing ready for you guys and for you to have dessert after. Guys, if you could take the plates inside and then... Yeah.
You're finished, thank you very much.
It's all just crazy right now and they need to go soon. Timing, everything right now is just such a problem.
Guys, reports aren't good here.
They're not happy with the food, guys.
They've eaten some of it at least.
No, but they hated it, man.
If they're still hungry, the desserts are all prepped, they're all ready.
No, we'll start the Scottish dancing and give them dessert after. But they do need to leave by 7 o'clock.
6:55 p.m.
We need to leave in like 4 minutes because it's becoming like over our time to get back home. We've got a 3.5 hour drive.
You ready? Cheryl, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, go clapping, guys. Come on. Get them going. Guys, go on. If you've got a clap. No. Come on, boys.
Keep going, lad. So would yourselves like to join in?
We need to leave.
I completely understand that, but at least we put a smile on your face at the end, right?
Guys, can I just say, if you can spare any money at all in terms of a tip for anything that you actually enjoyed?
We've got to go. We'll see that
All good, things,
but try to...
Thank you to the dancer.
Thanks, guys. Glad you had a nice time this morning.
7 p.m.
They've given us 4 minutes to do a dance. It's never going to work.
They're on a tight schedule because Virdi was the one that was pushing the experience. They might have had a good time, but you don't need to prolong it that long. So they go, they eat the dinner, which is already cold, it's already microwaved. The guests are kicking up a fuss. I do think that they've kind of dramatized that because I don't think the food would have been that bad. Obviously they are paying for this experience, but I think they were being a bit dramatic. But I forgot my point. I'm just livid at Virdi, honestly. So yeah, the people are saying they need to leave and Virdi's like, keep on trying to push this. They don't even get their dessert, or not that it's shown. The dessert looked good. I'm sorry, the dessert did look really nice. And they don't even get it. That pains my soul, honestly. So, all in all, I have come to the conclusion that Lord Sugar is off his rocker because Virdi should have been fired. Oh. Virdi should have been fired. I dislike the guy. The only admirable thing about him is the fact that he put himself forward as team leader, but he had no team qualities, nothing good. Like, there is no redeeming qualities about him. He was pushing being a DJ, nobody cared.
And fun.
DJ Virdi.
Perfect. So I'm actually a music producer, international DJ, DJing in Spain, Greece, Italy, France, and like events is something that myself.
I performed all over the country.
Yeah,
I've got music that plays all over the world. You've got two world-class DJs and performers here. So yeah, it's something that we're passionate about. So it's great that we have that synergy together, you know.
He had no skills, organisation skills, no time management skills, no accountability. He kept on pushing things. And then the thing that really annoyed me is that the guy who was I thought was actually quite good. Obviously, I don't think any of them did exceptionally well. They all had their flaws. But Steve, I think it was, why did he bring him back into the boardroom? Why is Steve going into the boardroom? This guy, he looks well put together, well maintained. He's been like quite organised during the episode, from what I saw anyway. I do not understand why he brought him back in. And then to top it all off, Ollie gets fired. I think Ollie could have brought more to the table. Obviously, we'd never know. If he didn't do anything in the next episode, of course, Lord Sugar, fire him. But he literally had nothing to show. But Virdi, on the other hand, had so many negatives, so many bad qualities. And this is what the thing is that it's staged in a way. Well, of course, it's going to be staged. It's not completely transparent. They've made it more dramatic by their editing and stuff. But there's obviously candidates that Lord Sugar wants to keep in because of their business ideas, because they sound good, whether or not the actual candidate is good. And it really annoys me. But I guess that is business. The girls' team was alright. I mean, there was nothing exceptional, nothing really bad. I mean, how do you mix fish cake with crumble? That was annoying, because the lack of organisation, why are you putting your crumble pot near the fish, or why is someone taking that? The communication, you need to have some level of communication when you're working in a kitchen. There's a saying, too many cooks spoil the soup or something, broth. That is so true. And so if you're put in the position where you have to be like that, then communication is key, and these girls should know it. So yeah, who I thought should have left? Virdi, 100%. If you disagree with me, I do not know you. I'm sorry, dead to me. Virdi should have left. I dislike Virdi a lot. He might change during the season. I think that happened last time, where I really hated someone and then they kind of grew on me. But there was no redeeming qualities about him at all. And who I think will win. So from the girls' team, Flo is looking really good. She's kind of composed. She's not overly cocky or anything. She's not arrogant, but she looks like she's got good skills. I forgot what her business is, or I don't know what her business is, so that might be a key factor in whether she gets the investment or not. But I think she will stay in for at least a couple of more episodes. And then from the boys' team, I think Steve is a good candidate. He's very well put together, well maintained, and I feel like he might be a dark horse. I feel he has more to offer. He definitely seems like he has that quiet confidence. So I quite like him. I hate the fact that Virdi put him in the boardroom, in the bottom three. Virdi, if you're watching this, which you won't be, but if you somehow stumble into this video, I will find you. I will hunt you down. You should have left. If you do not leave in episode 3, well, I can't sue Lord Sugar, but I am going to be so annoyed. I might rage quit Apprentice. Actually, I won't. Apprentice is too good, but please, someone tell me they dislike Virdi as much as me, because this is unnatural, the level of annoyance I have with this man. I don't even know him. It was one episode. Then, I guess, they have edited it and dramatised it. But from what I saw, oh man, you have to help me here, So yeah, that was my opinions and thoughts of the first episode of The Apprentice 2024. it's definitely not mundane. It is entertaining. The characters look good in it. They are a bit annoying. Some of them are very annoying. Some of them are very self-assured and cocky. But it makes for a good show. So that was my opinions, and let me know what yours are.